Okay, well, this is it. Welcome, Stokemeter. It's my first time doing it, so be nice to me. But yeah, I'm actually up in the northwest at the minute. Been up here for the last week. I was up here for a double up contest last Saturday night. Now just hanging out for a few days, getting ready to go to Stoke on the weekend. But it's really nice up this way. It's not as hot as Florida, so it's good just to come up here and relax. So I guess I'm waiting for a question. Hello? Yes. There's no questions coming through. None. Oh, really? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, we had a few technical difficulties there, ladies and gentlemen, but we're back. Found the questions now. Something about Taylor being nude. Yeah, that's the way he likes to. That's the way he rolls around. Jesse, jumping on from New Jersey. Jersey Dave, eh? Wow, this is kind of crazy. Now, I bet that there's more questions meant to be coming, but something's going wrong here, and I'm not getting any more. Oh yeah, I'm just going back up now. Did you guys see me stub my toe a few minutes ago? That was crazy. I was moving stuff around and freaking stubbed my toe and took the end off the thing. I don't know if you can see that, but got it pretty good. So I'll have to deal with that a little bit later. Oh, you had no idea I had a kid, huh? Yeah, I got Taylor. He's 2.5 years old. I take him wakeboarding with me all the time. He's a good time. He's a lot of fun. Watching him grow up, getting bigger. Good. At the double up contest on the weekend I stuck a double flip and ended up getting second behind Danny, so that was pretty sick. It's good to be back on the podium again. It's been a little while, so done that. But so that was fun. It's a good double up contest. It was kind of challenging conditions, as it always is whenever you're in a downtown location like that. You know, there's always rollers and stuff like that, but it was a good time. And then I had from there the last couple of days I just headed out to the beach, out to the Oregon coast, and yeah, just hung out there with the family and stuff. So I'm not too sure what's going on now, but I haven't had a new question in like 10 minutes. No, 5 minutes. 4, 3, maybe a minute. But it feels like a long time. Jersey Dave was the last question. It's kind of a difficult thing to do, is talk to yourself. I'm in the backyard at my wife's parents' house up in Seattle, and just sitting outside talking to myself. It's kind of feels a little uncomfortable for a little while, so you have to bear with me. I'm going to have to find out. I think we're having some more technical difficulties. Maybe I'll just redo this. Oh yeah. There's a whole bunch more questions. Is that my new board for this year? Or my board this year is actually going to be the Decade, but it's not that graphic. That's last year's graphics, but they're the new boots for this year. They're the 2010 Decade boots. It's all new graphic next year. It's going to be blue. Looks really sick. It'll come out in Surf Expo in a couple of weeks. So, but I've already filmed and shot on all the new stuff and everything, obviously for the catalogue and all that. So, yeah, the new boots are insane. So much more comfortable. How do I split up my time between US and Australia? 6 months and 6 months. I've been doing that for 13 years now. So about September I go back to Australia, and then come back to America in April or sometime around there. It changes every year depending on what's going on. But yeah, just backwards and forwards the whole time. It's a hectic life, but it means that I've had like summer in Australia, summer in America are the opposite seasons. I've had like, I don't know, I think it adds up to 28, no more than that. It's been 13 years. It's like, it's over 30 summers in a row, so I've just been going summer, so I'm not too used to the cold, that's for sure. How do the new boots feel? The new boots are sick. They're super comfortable. They're all completely new, like new base plates, new inners, new everything from O'Brien this year. So they're yeah, they're super good. Yeah, Surf Expo, I'll be there for sure. Definitely, I live in Orlando, so I'm just up in Seattle at the minute. My wife is actually from the States. She's from Seattle. I'm at her parents' house here at the minute in Seattle. So yeah, it's kind of good. We travel with Taylor now, but the whole family travels everywhere together. So it's a bit of a mission, you know, traveling backwards and forwards the whole time and going crazy, but it's fun. You know, I wouldn't change it for anything. You get to have summer, you get to go where the fun is all the time, so it's a good time. Yeah, I still ride for Tiger, so I ride for Monster, Rip Curl, Tiger, Reef, Urban Rider, and prowake.com.au. So I'm pretty proud of my sponsors. I've been with all those guys for like over 10 years. So I've had all my sponsors I've got now, I've had from the start of my career until now, so I haven't been jumping backwards and forwards too many places, so it feels pretty good. It's almost like I'm family with all them now. McNasty, I'm in Seattle, Washington. Any film projects you're working on? I'm always working on different stuff. We just got finished doing the whole My World series. That was fun. Just went all around pretty much everywhere. If you haven't seen it, log on to YouTube and look for My World. It's a series that Adam Dodd and I just filmed all around everywhere. So we just got done doing that. So it's time to think of a new project, I guess. Surf Expo is like a Surf Expo is like an industry only type thing, so it's, unless you're part of the industry or you have a store or something like that, it's like where all the manufacturers go and put out all their products and all that, and then all the buyers go there and shop, so it's not really something that's open to the public, which is a bit of a bummer, but yeah, that's just what Surf Expo is. Oh yeah, you saw the Urban Rider video. It was actually filmed. It's like Urban Rider, Craig Mitchell is the winch that I've been working on for quite a while now. We've been a couple of years working and modifying it, refining it. We were lucky enough to go to a place called Cody's Slider Park up in northern Queensland in Australia, and hit this private made winch park for a couple of days to film that whole Urban Rider thing, and also take the whole Urban Rider setup on the road. We did I forget now, probably 6 or 8 stops around Australia last year with the Urban Rider setup, taking that all on the road everywhere to different car parks and events and shopping centres and all different places. So it was definitely a good time. I love taking wakeboarding, I love to do, take wakeboarding to different places, especially now with the winches. You can just take it to places that you never thought that it was possible to take them to, and get people to see wakeboarding, so it's kind of real fun. It's come a long way since I started wakeboarding, that's for sure. It's a pretty gnarly setup, the whole Urban Rider. The King of Winch setup is really gnarly. For riders like myself that have been doing it for a long time, to turn up and get like truly scared of what was going on, it was like, it's pretty gnarly. But then you get used to it and you start to feel your way, and it's actually a lot of fun. I'll be back in Australia. I'm not too sure when I'm coming back to Australia now for this year, but I'll be back probably like in like November this year. I'll be looking forward to coming back and doing a whole bunch of clinics and everything with my shop up on the Gold Coast. I love to come home and surf and hang out, so I'm looking forward to that for sure. What's been the best thing about being a pro wakeboarder has been to get to see everything around the world. I've seen pretty much every corner of the world. I've been to every country. I've travelled like every year, been around the world, gotten to see some of the craziest stuff, and just done it with all like my closest friends as well. So it's been an unreal experience. To say that what's the toughest thing? The toughest thing, in the early days was leaving my family, and now that I have Taylor, to leave Chancey at home and leave Taylor at home, it's like, that's pretty tough. But there's so many upsides to it, and it's been the best fun. I've loved it. Do I train or work out? Yeah, definitely. I have done in the past. I have go through different stages, but our training or working out is definitely just riding as much as we can. So the more that you get out and ride, the better you feel on the board, the stronger you're going to be, and the better off everything else is. So, and the more you're having fun, the better you're riding, the better you're feeling in contests and whenever you ride. So it's I don't know. I don't never really think of it as training or working out. It's just like riding as much as possible. The movie The Faction, that's an old school one, huh? That was a lot of fun. That was, I was living with Josh Sanders at the time, and we were just riding together every day, and to get to travel, that was just another travel trip that we did together, and yeah, just got to go to cool locations and film, and it's fun. What happened to Josh Sanders now? He's still living in Florida, riding every day, and loving it. So yeah, I don't know. He's still around, that's for sure. What's been your favourite place to visit? Back in the early days, we went to Thailand a few times for the Asian X Games, and that was definitely a lot of fun. It was like when we were all first getting into it, myself, Greg Fowles, Josh Sanders, and Josh and Brett Eisenhower, and we were just like living every day like it was our last, and we were first time to a country where you couldn't speak the language, and just getting into all sorts of trouble riding mopeds around the island and everything. So I love to go anywhere where it's like you can't speak the language. It always makes it a lot more fun. Yeah, I was at Brostock with all the Aussies a couple of weeks ago. Are they as crazy as they appeared? I don't know, did they appear crazy? I don't know. I guess they are. They just said to have fun. Do you keep your house in America and in Australia? Yes. Yes, I have a house in America and I have a house in Australia. And yeah, we just move between the two. They're both fully set up, and we just move, Chancey and I and Taylor just move all between the two. So it's it's hectic, but yeah, it's kind of good now. Over the years we've just sort of built up to the point where we've got two completely different, completely livable places in both places, and now it's comfy to go back and forth. Has the industry changed in the time you've been a pro wakeboarder? Hell yeah, it has. When I first started wakeboarding, there was like these small water ski boats with high poles with 2 bags of sand in the back as weight, and now there's fully, and it's just like the sport back then was just cut as hard as you can at the wake, and yeah, just cut as hard as you can at the wake, and then just throw yourself into the air. Now, I mean, we all know the boats are incredible, the boards are changed, there's no directional boards, there's just like so many different advancements with rails and now winches and cable parks and everything. It's just like the sport is totally different. So it's evolution. It just keeps getting more and more fun, and that's, I guess, what's kept me in it and kept me going for so long, because without that I would be you get pretty stale, being doing the same thing over and over again. You get real stale, but getting new stuff, it's always fun. Who are my sponsors nowadays? Yeah, I did answer this a minute ago, but I'll say it again. Tiger Boats, definitely. Rip Curl, Monster, Reef, Urban Rider, and prowake.com.au. All my sponsors, and O'Brien, of course. All my sponsors. I'm super proud of all my sponsors. I've had them since day one. All of them. I've been with them for all over 10 years, so I feel like they're all part of my family now, which is a really nice feeling. What do I do? Good times. What do I do aside from wakeboarding to keep the balance? Is have good times. Right now it's spend time with my family, spend time with Chancey, my son Taylor, and just teaching him the ways of the world, teaching him about the ocean, teaching him about the lake, teaching him about wakeboarding, teaching him about surfing, teaching him how to throw a ball, ride a bike, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's just normal life. It's a total different thing. When I first got into wakeboarding, it was all about getting around the world and seeing as much of it you can, getting as crazy as you can, and having the best time. Now it's all about staying at home and riding as much as you can at home, and then just like being around the family, being just as stoked on teaching him as teaching Taylor to ride as the day that I first started to ride. So it's definitely a change. It's all part of it. Do I know Mick Fanning? Yeah, I know Mick pretty well. We both live in the same area in Australia, and I haven't spoken to him for quite a while, but yeah, we hang out sometimes. What do you think the new hot trend will be in wakeboarding? Well, I think it's going to be something to do with winching, for sure. Cables, winching, the new System 2, the new SessiTech System 2 things. I mean, they're going to take off. How can they not? It just brings wakeboarding to so many different places that you could never get a boat, or never, where wakeboarding couldn't be. So it's definitely, the whole new spawn of the sport that we don't even know how it's going to play out yet. So that's going to be fun to watch. How come Aussies and Canadians are the funniest people on the planet? That's weird. I don't know. I think that Australians and Canadians, Australians especially, just love to have a good time. You know, we just very outdoors people, and just love to have a good time and make each other laugh. And if you're not laughing, you're not living. That's what I think. So I don't know. We're just always having a good time, whatever it is. Urban rider, what's your plans for your riding career? Well, I'm going to just keep riding, you know. For now, I'm loving it. So, you know, do as much as I can. And obviously, I've taken a different direction. I'm not traveling as much as I used to, or just chasing the podium around the world, doing as many contests and stuff. But you know, going and doing a lot more clinics and a lot more different stuff like that is definitely a lot of fun. So just continue doing that and loving it. What do you think of the flex boards on the market right now? Has O'Brien been experimenting? Yeah, O'Brien has flex boards. It's called the R5. I've been loving it. I've been riding at the cable recently, actually, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. They're so much better on rails, you know. They're like, you can get on rails and you can start pressing out and doing all different stuff. So they're yeah, that's more technology that's just going crazy. Got 319 viewers right now. This thing's crazy. I've never even you know, been on this Stokemeter thing, but it's kind of intense. There's questions coming at me left and right. Can't keep up with it. Met Jeff Weather at both, but no, he had such a diverse. Yeah, I actually live on the Gold Coast, right near Jeff Weatherall, and he is an athlete. He's a you know, he can backflip a dirt bike. He can surf like a madman. He can do everything. I have a lot of fun in the surf with him, actually, all the time. Matty Stockwell, how are you, mate? You had a new boy in the family. You need Taylor's hand-me-downs. All Taylor's rip curl hand-me-downs. That's funny. We can probably work something out. What's the best way to learn cable tricks? No, they're not hard. They're just something completely different. You just gotta, I don't know, ride the cable a lot. Just do them a lot. You work it out. Are contests pretty political? Well, of course they are. You know, you've got people that you know, think they should have done better, and a lot of emotions get involved. So then politics gets involved, and that's the part that sucks about any sport. You know, any sort of politics sucks. Nobody's there for that. Everyone's there for a good time to get out there and ride and have fun. So I kind of try and ignore it as much as I can. You heard that I hurt my toe or something? Double up? Yeah. I was getting set up to do this thing and the camera was already going and I whacked it and I've taken the whole end off my toe. It's kind of crazy. I'm going to have to deal, I think it's going to need stitches. I think I'm going to have to go to get a helicopter to the emergency room here in a little bit. It's getting serious. I'm losing a lot of blood. No, I'm just kidding. It's just a stubbed toe, but I might have said a rude word on the internet earlier. Are the landings on a flex board softer? Will it help an old man's knees? Matt, you're a funny dude. No, definitely not. The landings on a flex boards are never really, you know, I don't know. There's companies out there that say that they're meant to be ridden off the wake, but I've never really got them, never really been able to use them off the wake that good. You know, but for rails, they're perfect. They hold you onto the rail and get it to ride better. So, but on landings, they're a lot softer. They're softer boards, so they're a lot softer on the landings, but a lot slower as well. They're always it's like you put the brakes on when you land. What size board do I ride? I ride a 139 O'Brien Decade. As the wakes have been getting bigger and bigger, the ropes have been getting longer, and the speeds have been getting faster. The boards have got, obviously, you've got to ride a bigger board, more surface area, more pop, smoother landings, and so I think that it's time for me to start riding a bigger board. I'd like to ride like maybe a 144 or something like that. Would probably be good. Just to all those reasons, just smoother landings, bigger pop. The price of boards are all different depending where you're from. Obviously, international, they're more expensive and that, so it's hard to say. What's the current wakeboard technology I'm most stoked about? Well, on the bottom of my board, they've got chevrons on the bottom of the board. So, at the back of the board, it creates cavitation lift, makes the board ride faster. So, I'm stoked about that. O'Brien's the only company that does it, and it truly works. It makes my board. I've got a 3-stage rocker board that pops really well, like a 3-stage rocker board, but because the cavitation lift, because of the chevrons, it actually rides really fast. So you get the fast riding like a continuous rocker board, but you get the good pop like a 3-stage. So you get the best of both worlds. But that's it. That's definitely the thing. Is once you get into the bigger boards, yeah, they're going to take off better. Yeah, they're going to land softer. But once you get in the air, they're going to be a lot heavier to maneuver. So when you're doing any sort of flips or spins or anything like that, they're going to you're going to be a lot harder to move around. I ride a 130. Yeah, I ride a 139, and I think I'm about 5'11" tall and about 175 pounds. So yeah, I think that I'm like on the bigger size for that size board, especially with the size wake that I ride on, because the wakes are so big now, and the line length is probably about 82.5 feet or something. So I think that I wouldn't like to go any smaller board, that's for sure. Yeah, definitely. You can feel less drag with the chevrons for sure. Tell us about your latest wakeboarding magazine front cover. I'm stoked on that. Totally. It's been 7 years since I've had a cover of Wakeboarding Mag, and to get another cover is sick. I've been wanting to do that. Just working hard to try and get the right photo for a long time. And a really good buddy of mine, Craig Mitchell, was in the States promoting Urban Rider a couple of months ago, and we decided just to take his car and do some winching in a little pond at the back of Scotty Mackey's house, and Scotty and Troy Mackey's house, and park a car right on the edge there. Just built like a little up ramp to it, and winched it all morning actually. The gap up onto the truck was probably like I don't know, it was like 15 feet long and 5 foot wide sort of thing. So I took a bit of a cut at it, ollied up onto the truck and slid it. It was really fun. Joey Meddock was in the water. I love shooting with Joey. I've shot with him, since the start. So it was good to get a cover with him in the States. And then just he was in the water up to his waist all morning, and there was a gator swimming around, just like you can see its little eyes just watching us all morning. So it was kind of funny. It's kind of funny to see.
Daniel, is that the wakeboard?
Huh?
Is that the wakeboard?
Yeah, the wakeboard's there. Okay, I'm back. With Taylor this time. Okay. Sorry about that, gang. Had a little incident, but we're back now. Adam Dodd, welcome, brother. Welcome. Is anyone here now, or has everyone barred me since I left a few minutes ago? Everything is okay. Everything is okay. Just had to get Taylor. Say good day, Taylor. Say hello. What's your favourite sport? Is it wakeboarding?
Yeah, wakeboarding.
Yeah, it's wakeboarding. Oh dear. Okay, let me read back through what's been going on since I've been gone. For some reason all the questions aren't streaming, you have to keep refreshing. Ah, Lockie Burgess, welcome, brother. Hey, say hello to everyone. Hello! What did you keep yourselves amused with? You just ramble onto each other for a little while. Is Taylor riding? Do you wakeboard?
Yeah.
Not yet. See, I'm scared of the deep water. He's scared of the deep water, but he definitely got his own wakeboard. He's got a little toy. He loves going on the trampoline. So it won't be too long. He'll be riding, so it's kind of fun. I pulled him along in the shallows and that. Nathan Green's on too. Got everybody. Got half of Australia on here at the minute. Yeah, I've actually got some pictures of Taylor wake surfing when he was younger. When he was about a year old, he'd go on the front of my board. We'd boat surf, and then he'd just like stand on the front of my board and ride. And that was kind of fun. He'd love that. And I've got photos of that, but I haven't got any photos of him actually riding himself just yet. Larry, you gonna have any other kids? Yeah, for sure. It's definitely on the cards.
Yeah, cards.
One of these days, we're gonna make you a little brother, or a little sister. Do you think? Yeah, maybe one day. Funny dude. Anyway, back to it. You wanna go on the trampoline? Off you go. Hopefully he plays golf or something like that. Maybe he could help me. He's my retirement plan. You know, wakeboarding would be good, but it'd be good to have him doing somewhere I could get paid. How do you decide what board you should ride? You're tall but light. I would ride. I mean, how tall are you? That's the thing. I mean, definitely a bigger board is going to be a lot heavier in the air. It's going to be like the wind's going to catch it. It's going to be hard to control in the air, but when it's on the water, you're going to be able to cut harder, pop better, and land smoother with the bigger the board is. So it's it's just one of those things. It's whatever you feel comfortable with. Oh, and salmon's on as well. We do have half of Australia. The salmon from 1300 Pro Wake in Australia is logged on live from the Gold Coast, Australia. I love it. Welcome, boys. Welcome. Is my wife a wakeboarder as well? Yeah, she loves to wakeboard. She loves to boat surf. It's sort of like a family thing, but her family's been involved with the industry since she was like born. So something that the industry was something she got born into as well. So we kind of both understand it. Adam trying yet, just practicing. Just joking. What's the best practice for wakeboarding off the water? Well, the trampoline for sure. You know, getting your air sense and being able to know exactly where you are when you go into learn any flips or spins or handle pass or anything like that. Knowing exactly where your body is in the air, you know, you gotta know where your body is and know how to crash if you're going to take a crash too. So you know, it's just like one of those things that it's better, yeah, trampoline. But visualization as well. Before you go and learn a new trick, you should try and visualize it so you know exactly how you're going to look in the air and all that sort of thing. Urban Rider, what is Pro Wake? Pro Wake's an online store on the Gold Coast in Australia. It's also a phone number, 1300 Pro Wake, and prowake.com.au. So oh, you're 6'5". Yeah, you need a big board then. You need a really 6'5". Man, oh man. You need a big board, like a 145 or 146, 144, something around there. So definitely. Who are my favourite photographers to work with? Adam Dodd. I've been working with most of the guys that I've been working with for a long time. So it's just like comfortable. It's not like you go away on a trip and it's not like it's going away for work. You're just going away with your mates, and you got photographers, you got riders, you got, you know, everyone is friends and everyone just goes away. So Adam Dodd, Joey Maddock, you know, the two names that come to mind first. But pretty much I've shot with everybody in the industry, and it's always good to shoot with different people as well and get different aspects on shooting and different riding, different angles, and I don't know, it's just good to mix it up. What do you think the next big trick will be? Oh man, who knows? I've heard some crazy stuff going on. Aaron Rathie this year, I'm sure everybody's seen some of the stuff that you know, Rathie's been doing. But him and Danny Half and just been killing it lately. So who knows? Move of the year is coming up. Surf Expo is going to be. They have Wakeboarding Magazine has Move of the Year every year, and normally like the gnarly stuff comes out there. But the gnarliest stuff right now is the wake skating. Wake skating is just taking off, you know, and some of the stuff I can't even fathom half the shit that they're doing on those wake skates. So it's incredible. Hey Oddie. Salmon, what do you want? A photo from Oddie. Crazy 5D setup. Oh, that must be his new camera. Yeah, we haven't shot with his new camera yet. I don't think. Uh-oh. Taylor, leave that board. You want to play with that? Okay, there you go. You guys want to see something funny? This is classic. I don't have a handle here, but this is how he hangs out. Put your feet in him. This is pretty much what my 2-year-old does for fun. Plays on the wakeboard with my stance. He's doing the full-on splits. And then he ties the rope to the tree and pretends he's really a real-life wakeboarder. Anyway. Yeah, salmon, 1300 Pro Wake, get your gear in a shake. What exactly does that mean? Where did you see that? Oh, you saw that on the website. It's just a little jingle that we got, you know. 1300 Pro Wake, get your gear in a shake. It's like, I don't know, get your gear quick, call them. hey, see for yourself. Give him a call and see how quick you get your gear. Half as Iceman. Never seen anyone so calm under pressure. Yeah, he definitely is. He came out last weekend swinging at the double up contest. Did a couple of days ago actually. Did a heel side. Oh no, toe side, backside 7 with a melon. Grabbed it for about 5 minutes. It was insane. What are you eating? Are you eating rocks now? It's a rock. You're not meant to eat it. Yeah, Shane's crazy new trick that he's been doing. That's cool too. Have I been doing boat riding or winching this season? Definitely boat riding, but you know, just because I love being out in the boat and hanging out, but winching still, you know, a lot of fun too. I've got a lot of photos winching this year, which has been nice. Get your gear in a shake. What is that all about, huh? What is that about? I don't know. Everyone wants to know about what this get your gear in a shake. It's like a new website that you know, just started in Australia. It's part of the thing that I got going on in Australia, and yeah, we want to have a little jingle. Get your gear in a shake. Trying to get people to call in and get this stuff. I don't know. It's kind of random. Stefan, who are the dudes to look out for now? You know, obviously, like, just look at the standings. We've only got one stop to go. What do you want to do? Go inside? You know, you just got to look at the standings at the minute. Who's your favourite rider? Who's your favourite wakeboarder? Is it Dino? No? Who is it? Daddy is? You're crazy. Daddy is. I paid him to say that. I'll answer the toughest trick behind the winch. What is the toughest trick behind a winch? I don't know. Troy Roker's backflip back 90 on the King of Winch tour? Probably. That's pretty gnarly. Doing a flip onto a rail is pretty intense, you know. You're blind, you don't see what's going on the whole time. He's getting his minerals. Luke equals salmon. Yeah, Luke equals salmon, because I know the answer to this is because he paddles like his grandma, and he looks like a salmon. I'm going to let Taylor back inside. You go outside? Okay. Looks like I got all my family issues out of the way right now, so I'm good to go. With some serious questions here. How did I get hooked up with Stokemeter? I met the guys from Stokemeter at Brostock, actually. We're out there just hanging out on the houseboat, the Urban Rider houseboat, and I was actually staying with Kevco on the Wakeboarding Mag houseboat right next door, and we were just hanging out, and dudes come up, they're like, we're really, really stoked, and they said they were from Stokemeter. I'm like, well, how about that? You seem like you'd be from Stokemeter, you're really stoked. And about a month later, here we are, talking on Stokemeter. But I think this thing's pretty cool. Even though it's like a little bit uncomfortable, because I am just sitting in the backyard of my parent-in-law's, my wife's parents' house in Seattle. The sun's just about to go down, and I'm sitting in the backyard talking to myself on the computer. I think if anyone was looking over the fence right now, they would think that I was slightly nuts. And now my whole thing's gone completely blank. How heavy is the Urban Rider? Craig, how heavy is the Urban Rider? I think it's 60 Luke who? Adam? Luke Salmon. Luke Young, I'd say. Salmon at Stefan, prowake.com.au. Oh, there you go. Yeah, there you go. It's 150 pounds. 160 kilos. So yeah, but they have wheels on them, so you just sort of wheel them around wherever you need to go, and then you know, you only have to lift it. You don't have to get it up on its end to lift it into the tow hitch of the car. So you never really lifting the whole. Welcome to the 400 club. You just hit 401 viewers. No way. I've only got like 10 people writing to me though, so come on, fire away. There you go, Craig. Take it away. Have the floor for a minute. Tell them about the Urban Rider winch, because I don't know the actual stats. I know it's like a yeah, it looks pretty cool and it goes fast. I know what you do on the other end of it, like from 1,000 feet away right up to it, but the inner workings, like, that's where Craig's the man. Where do you find an Urban Rider in the US? It is ridenowpro.com. Yeah, the guys, actually a couple of months ago I had 50 of them in my shed, so you should have called me then. Could have sent them out, but yeah, Brian, what can pick me up? Oh, there you are, Brian. Brian is an engineer. Is Brian an engineer? Engineer of something. I'm not too sure what, but he's a jack of all trades, master of none. Is that what they say? What's this? When you get back to Australia, are you going to get involved with the Pro Wake Academy? Yeah, of course. Cool as light. It's good. The Silver Bull. Silver Bullet. Yeah, dude, I'm definitely going to be part of the Pro Wake Academy on the Gold Coast. That's John Henson and myself have put it together. We've just been working on it for a little while now, and we're so ready for summer, just ready to launch the thing and run with it. So should be a lot of fun. Looking forward to it. Is the Urban Rider durable? Yeah, it's durable as. In what way? I don't know. You can kick it. No. Well, I've been using mine. I don't know. It doesn't have an hour meter on it, but it's done a lot of hours, and we've even taken it in, like, you know, to the beach in salty conditions and wherever. You just, after you're done, you just give it a hose off, and it's all good. Can old girls have a go? Sarah, can old girls have a go at what? The Urban Rider or Craig? Vegemite. That's kind of funny. You know, the Vegemite thing is definitely an Australian thing. All Americans, even my wife, turns her nose up at it. But my son Taylor loves it, so definitely it must be an Australian thing. Grandpa, call you hey pops. Hey, you logged on. Nice work. Oh yeah, Sarah Nash, definitely you can go to Urban Rider for sure. Yeah, Urban Rider will definitely be at Surf Expo. So yeah, we'll definitely go over it there for sure. There's a claim that wakeboarding was born in Seattle. Wow, I'm not even going to get into that argument. You know, that's crazy. There's people that think that wakeboarding was born in Southern California. There's people that think that wakeboarding was born in Australia. Wakeboarding for me was born 13 years ago at Bonnie Doon in Australia, and you know, I've loved it ever since. So any more history than that, I don't really know. It was pretty much to me when wakeboarding started. So before then was surfing, I think. Yeah, I'm in Sammamish, but I'm kind of not really on the. I can take my computer out the front, but you can't really. You can see the lake, you can see the view of the lake, but I don't know whether it's rough or what's going on. I'm kind of in the backyard at the minute. but it would be a big ordeal to go all the way out the back and the front. Sorry. I can't read and talk. And Bonnie Doon, the smeller two-stroke. No place like Bonnie Doon. It's a small town on a big lake. Seems like everybody, we should have a count of everybody where they're from right now, because I think that we've got half of Australia online at the minute. Am I going to come to Doonstock this year? I don't know. Maybe not. There you go. We got Maurice is in Utah. I know Maurice. He's super stoked. Melbourne. We got. Okay, so go. Where's everybody from? Let me see it. We got Urban Rider in Melbourne. We got Sarah in Melbourne. Do you guys know each other? That's kind of crazy. Arizona, Utah, Stags in Orlando, Sydney. What car do you drive? Texas. Chinchilla, Queensland, New York. Holy moly! Got people. This is worldwide. Sydney. Hey, what sort of car do I drive in the US? I have a pickup truck in the US and a van in Australia. Nathan Green's in London. Doon Crew, Melbs, Gold Coast. Best place in the world, salmon. Love it. Oregon. Nookie, I was in Oregon this morning. I was out on the beach in Oregon. First compression molded wakeboard was made in the Northwest Lake Smash by Herb O'Brien in '91. I was there. No way. What was the number written on the first wakeboard? Someone in Hawaii? What was the first number written on the first wakeboard ever? It was 00000001 by Scott Cook, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Who else was there? Who was the first person to ride it? That's what I want to know. For those of you who don't know, Grandpa Cookie right there is Eric Perez. Eric Perez. Adam Dodd says Eric Perez. Grandpa Cookie, Eric Perez. Well done. Adam Dodd, go to the top of the class. Same mold, 2010, same mold, different graphics. Actually, this is getting to be a little more comfortable now. I'm sort of learning what this is all about. But yeah, different graphics for 2010. I've got the 2010 boots here, which are completely different. Sneak peek, don't come out until Surf Expo in a couple of weeks. But that's the 2010 boots, and the board's the same mold, just a different graphic. Oh yeah, you want to see the chevrons? Where is my new board right now? It's getting ready. They're polishing it up for Surf Expo. No, it's going to be called the Decade. It's definitely. This is actually my 10th year of pro model boards. Something I'm pretty proud of. It's my 10th year of pro model boards with O'Brien. Do you still ride for Rip Curl? Yeah, I still ride for Rip Curl. Look at this. Best clothing in the world. The chevrons. We'll go through the chevrons. Here they are right here. So that's what creates a cavitation lift off the bottom of the board. Makes it ride faster. And yeah. How many boards do I go through a year? Well, it's getting less and less over the years because the boards are getting more and more durable. You know, for a while there, a couple of years ago, we go through a lot. You know, with the introduction of rails, and everyone was sort of learning how to make the boards, and technology was getting, you know, crazier and crazier. And I was going through a lot, but nowadays you really only go through boards. They don't really snap too often off the wake. It's mainly when it's you know, hitting dodgy rails or something like that. Is that an hour already? Holy moly. That has gone quick. Well, I took a little hiatus for a little while because I had a little family incident inside. Had to bring Taylor out here for a few minutes. He really enjoyed himself on Stoke TV. Showed everybody what his wakeboarding was all about. But yeah, no, I'm cool to stay for a little longer. How long is your rope? It's Molly says to say hi to Taylor. Well, I will tell Molly hi from Taylor when I go back inside. Where is he? Does that board match the graphics? Yeah, that's how I plan everything. Actually, the new graphics is exactly the same as the new rip curl vest. Is the same as the new boots. So you know, I like everything to match always. So it's sort of like the new board looks sick. Actually, I can't wait to have it come out. Which rider throws the largest air? Hands down, Dean Smith. He goes the biggest out of anybody, I swear. The kid has no respect for his body. He just goes massive, and yeah, that's how. Watch Dean Smith ride, and that's what wakeboarding should look like in the future. Everybody needs to take a leaf out of his book. How old's Dean? I think he's like 24 or 25 or something like that. He's a young fella. He's got a young body. Yeah, Dean does go nuts. Dean goes big. It's impressive to watch. Dean is 24. There you go. So, Salmon, what's going on in Australia, mate? Anything that we all should know about? Maybe I should start asking you the questions. Any riders you should look out for in the future? Yeah, dude, Harley Clifford. Actually, all the Australian riders. Harley Clifford, Dean Smith, Scotty Broom, Chris O'Shea. They're all young rippers that all, I know they all feel like they got something to prove. So just watch out. Australians have got something inside that makes us fight. So I know those boys have got what it takes. The tricks that I don't like doing, it changes every day, you know. I hate doing the same thing over and over too much, so I like to mix it up. So some days I like to hit rails, some days I like to just go boat surfing, some days I like to hit the wake, some days I like to hit double up. So as long as you just keep changing it up as much as possible, then you're always having fun. Do you have any boats at your... Yeah, I do. Urban rider. Do you have any boats in your backyard in Orlando? I've got 3 at the minute. I've got an RZ2, 2 Tigers, an RZ4, sorry, which is the barefoot boat. I've got a 24 VE, which is the wakeboard boat, and I have a pontoon boat as well. Pontoon boat is sick. Fully restored, 24-foot pontoon boat with a big full-size grill on it. I think that thing gets the most work for sure. We've been discing behind it recently, so that goes fast enough. Ballast set up in your boats, yeah. Pretty much the wakeboard boat has got I've got a 14-inch prop on it, and it just I put as much weight as I possibly can before it barely gets on plane. Why do you have a barefoot boat? Why not? I love to foot. What can I say? Who doesn't? 415 viewers. Wow. Thanks for checking in, ladies and gentlemen. Does anyone... I've never ever been mistaken as Andrew Atkinson. Really? You did? Whereabouts was that? That's crazy, because I always get Sean Watson. Only because our name. But, yeah, I've never really had Andrew Atkinson. Did I compete at Feed on Fire? Yeah. Feed on Fire is only the best event of the year. No, never been. Morris, no. Maurice. When you had long hair back in the day, really? Wow, that's crazy. I did have some long hair going on. For a while, but yeah, never been mistaken as Andrew Atkinson, that's for sure. Am I on Twitter? I am on Twitter. Funny you say that. I'm not real good at it though. I don't really update it very often. I'm more of a follower than a telling everyone what I'm up to. More of a follower than a tweeter. Well, the sun's about to go down here over Party Town. Grandpa, are you still there? Ah, you are. What's the promotion that you've been doing lately, Grandpa? Something about buy a Harley, get a gun. Been getting yourself in a bit of hot water over that, I bet. Adam, you want a drink as well? Yeah. Silver bullet. Can's not so blue anymore. I've been out here too long. You'll take 3 hours, you can get guns. Fox National News. Grandpa's going to be on Fox National News. What time? Ever ride with a Scarab? You know what's funny is I used to work at SeaWorld. I worked at SeaWorld for Friday morning 9 AM. I used to work at SeaWorld forever. For 4 years I worked there, and they had a Scarab in part of the show there, but we never actually rode behind it. It was the way smaller than the Tiger, that's for sure. What do I think of my first Stokemeter experience? Well, I want to do it again, actually, because the first time is... Do I snowboard? Yeah, snowboard, alright, right here. This is what happened when I went snowboarding. Separated my shoulder. That was an adventure, that's for sure. What a day that was. But what was I saying earlier? I'll have to read back up, find out. Oh, what I think of my first Stokemeter experience. Well, at the start, I was I felt a little weird about it because I am sitting here talking to the computer all by myself. But now there's a few questions starting to flow. We've been doing an hour and 10 minutes, and it's feeling good. Or it's the beer that I just finished. It's making me feel good, one or the other. I'm starting to loosen up a little though. Yeah, I need to do another show for sure. When am I going to do another show? I'll have to do one when I get back to Orlando. Maybe I can do one from Australia. I'll be in Australia in actually, you know what, Surf Expo. I'll be there, but I'll be in Australia at the Brisbane Boat Show the weekend after Surf Expo. Maybe I can do it live from Australia, from the Brisbane Boat Show, from the Tiger Boat stand of the Brisbane Boat Show. If I can get Wi-Fi there, I'll do it for sure. We'll make a time. I'll be able to walk everybody through the boat show, show you the latest stuff that's going on in Australia. Hey, we're doing some shots tonight. I think, Grandpa, you did too many shots last night. Maybe we might have to go easy tonight. Yes, I'm riding the rail jam at the Brisbane Boat Show. Is Grandpa serious? Yes, actually, you know what? This is the funny thing, is Grandpa Cookie is actually my father-in-law, and that's for real. He was the art director at HO Hyperlight for I think 20 or more years. Like pretty much started, designing board graphics when wakeboarding first started. And he was being very serious. That he was 15 plus years. There you go. He was, and his daughter worked at Hyperlight for a while, and then moved down to work at Performance Ski and Surf, and that's where we met. And now we've made a little family together, and this is us. So yeah, that's pretty much how it all started. But yeah, Grandpa's very serious. He wrote 1-0-0-0-0-0-0-0-1 on the first ever board that Eric Perez wrote as a joke, thinking that's how big the sport's going to get. And everyone stood around and laughed and said, yeah, right, we're never going to have 0-0, like a million wakeboards are never going to get made. And yeah, to look back now, it's pretty funny. So there's some history for y'all. I don't know. That is that board still around? Is it in a museum somewhere? Maybe it's yeah. I don't know. We should try and track that board down. Hey, I know, we'll make one. Grandpa will make one and we'll just say it was the original one. We'll sell it to, it looks like Adam Dodd might want to buy it, so we might sell it to him for a few bucks. Oh, the board is at Uncle Shred's. Maybe I can go and take a photo of it tonight and post it somewhere. First bid $1. Here we go. Hang on, I've got 420. That's a good number of people watching this thing right now. And we've got who's Uncle Shred? Ken Bernard. He is the 1996 wakeboard slalom world champion. That's a claim to fame. He wears his shirt around that says it. Slalom world champion. I actually saw him roll a snowmobile one time. $10. Kirk. Sluzzer wakeboard styles. Yeah, exactly. Yep, one arm in it. Oh, through the wakeboard course. 432 off. Who knows? Who knows? How goofy was wakeboarding's beginnings, huh? That's just how it happened. Funny stuff. What about shoe skis? Shoe skiing's fun. Yeah, just put my nose right and that's good. Alright. Alright, I've just had one new person join me. Welcome. State your name and occupation, whoever it was. Just went up to 421 people. Jason, who's Jason? Jason, where are you from? I don't know what's for dinner, probably pizza or something. We just got home from a big camping trip, so it'll be something quick and easy around the thing. What time is it here? It's like 7:15 in the afternoon. Jason from Australia. Jason Cook? You owned our 99 Air Nautique. No way. Where is that thing now? Do you still own it? Is it up Bonnie Doon? Ah well, doesn't matter. That was kind of funny. We got that in I think it was 2000 we got it. And I was riding with Josh Sanders a lot at the time. And dude in Sydney bought it. Oh wow. I was riding with Josh Sanders like a lot. We lived together in the US and all that. Went back to Australia. I got a full-on wakeboard boat and he got a full-on wakeboard boat. And OG out. See you in a little bit. Thank you very much. Thanks for tuning in. Good to see you. Yeah, he was like, dude, I got a wakeboarding, full-on wakeboarding boat. It's got a tower and everything. And I'm like, yeah, man, I got a wakeboarding boat as well. And it turned out to be identical boats, like same colour, same, absolutely two identical boats. So that was pretty funny. He was in Sydney, I was in Melbourne, but we didn't even know. And the way it turned out was like that. So it was kind of crazy. See you at the Brisbane Boat Show. Yes, I will be at the Brisbane Boat Show in a couple of weeks. So I'm going from here. I go to Wakestock next week. Then Rip Curl Grom Search in Canada for a week. Then Surf Expo. I've got actually a cool rail that I might let you guys in on, a little secret that I'm going to film in Orlando next week. I've built it sitting on the lake. And it's a sea rail, so the rail goes up and it goes into a sea. And then there's a gap, like 20 foot long, 5 foot wide gap, and then another sea rail, and the boat drives straight through the middle. So you come up, it's kind of hard to envision. So you go up, you ollie on, it goes, and the sea rail goes, and then from there you go bam, up, and then cross the wake, and then land on another sea rail and go down. So hopefully someone's recording this show, because it might be the last time that I get to anybody sees me alive after that. But we'll see how we go. I already had 2 attempts at it, and one time I landed on my shoulder on it, and the next time I hit the face of the up ramp, just like Danny Half did in Pointless. Wrap myself around it. So I'll see how I go. Definitely all built. I don't know how I can post a photo on this Stoke TV, but if I could post a photo, I could show you guys. But you're not allowed to tell anyone about it yet, because I'm going to do it. Did you see Mick's attempt to surfing behind the Sunrunner a few weeks ago? Nah, I have no idea what you're talking about. Pamela Anderson, goodbye. Not too sure who you are in real life, but thanks for tuning in. Good to see ya. Looks like people start to drop off. How many viewers I've got? Oh, 426. It's got to be some kind of record. Sarah Nash, you better be nice, because I'm going to see one of your relatives next week. 3rd place overall. What's 3rd place overall? Yeah, Grom Search next week. I'm going to see one of your relatives, so you better be nice to me. What's 3rd place overall? Maurice. 3rd highest, Amber Wing and Company Wave. 1st and 2nd. Base camp. I am going to base camp. I'll be there Monday. This Monday. What are you guys talking about? What's the 3rd highest place? Amber Wing and Company Wake. 1st. Oh yeah, that's right. 3rd highest. Thank you. I didn't know what I was talking about then. How many did Amber have? How many Company Wake have? Come on, tell me. Amber had 580 viewers. Company Wake. Oh. All I need is 4 more viewers to get 2nd. Amber just flogged me. Wow. She must have had her whole family. She's got a big family though, I must admit. She's got a big family. She would have had everybody on. She's a wing. Brett Wing, Bob Wing. They all would have been on there. Well, now that Brett's, not doing too much, he'll be sitting at home. He'll get all his mates on Stokemeter. He's probably got 5 computers set up there. That's probably why she got so many hits. Hey, I'm just joking. Amber's great. So is Company. But what I was going to say about I just tied for 2nd. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. I'm going to get it. All I need is one more person. There you go. I just took 2nd. Now I'll see if we can log up to where I beat Amber. Okay. Thanks for tuning in, Sarah Nash. Good to see you. We'll be in touch. Your family members will have fun next week, no doubt. Base camp, here I come. Wakestock beforehand. Monster's actually taking care of us this weekend. We've got a limo picking us up at the airport at tomorrow I leave, no, the day after. Thursday I leave. Go to Toronto, getting picked up in a limo. Monster is just going to hook it up all weekend at Wake Stock, so it should be a good time. Everyone's out. I'm just BSing too much now. Urban Rider, you're out. All these people are done. So yeah. Anyway, let's ask me some more questions. Get this thing going again. Hey Adam, I'm going for it. Call your friends. Call your mum. Call your dad. Get your kids on the other computers. Let's do this. 580. That's all I need. Ha! Shonka. He'll ask me a million questions. He types way too fast. I won't be able to read it and understand it all that quick. Somebody post on Wake World. I know, that's what we need to do. Someone jump on Wake World. Everybody knows, everybody that's online right now knows. Whenever you need, oh, I'm watching it, Maurice, don't worry. I can see it. It says 455 right now. Everyone knows too, if you, any gear, best advice, the best range, 1300 ProWake or prowake.com.au. It's the best place to go. You know that, right? We'll ship it out from the Gold Coast, Australia. The Pro Wake Academy on the Gold Coast and Pro Pal boat dealership all on the Gold Coast. If anyone's ever thinking about going to the Gold Coast on a wakeboarding holiday, probably the best place to go in the world, because you can surf some of the best waves in the world, wakeboard on the best river in the world, and drink the coldest beer in the world right on the river. How's that for a holiday? Okay, we got some new viewers from Wake World. Sign on. Give us your questions. I'm here to answer them. Been on for an hour and 24 minutes now. Let's make it 2 hours. Yeah, it did go fast. Definitely going fast. That time was going fast. Who is Shonka? Shonka is Mark Shonka. He's made. He's a lens man. He's a video lens man from way back. Yeah, we're gonna go for the win. We're definitely gonna go for the win. 580. Might be a while. So we only need 120 more people. We'll be right. Who are my sponsors again? My sponsors are O'Brien Wakeboards, Monster Energy Drink, Urban Rider, Rip Curl, Reef Shoes and Tiger Boats. prowake.com.au is the website that I live by. So check it out. Oh, you saw this on Facebook? Yeah, this is kind of a fun thing, huh? He just called me and asked me to sign off. Oh, Amber, getting competitive. I like that. I love it. Hello? Can you guys still hear me? Seems like I'm frozen. Yeah, Shonka's definitely a fuel guy. Now he's at whoop, I'm back on. I'm back online. Hey, maybe you know what I can do? I can maybe show you guys a photo of the rail that I'm building that I've built on the lake that I'm going to hit next week. Maybe I can do that. I'd have to look for it. There's a mega delay going on right now. Oh yeah, you want to meet my family? Yeah, no problem. I can go get, here it is. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm going to put it right in front of the thing. Yeah, there you go. There's the rail. It like a little C rail up to another C. It's kind of hard to see because it's just in a phone, but you guys know what I'm talking about there. No, I built the rail. Oh, company gave a free wakeboard away. That's how they got all the people. The boat drives right through the middle of that rail. No, I've never ridden at Radar Lake. No. No, never done that. Maybe one day soon, I hope. How does the pontoon boat go? The pontoon boat goes great. Definitely spent a lot of time on it recently. I got a pontoon boat a couple of months ago. Craig Mitchell from Urban Rider completely redid the whole thing for me, and now it's pimp. It's got a big full-size grill on it. Thing is insane. Have I ridden? No, I've only ever been to Lake Powell during Brostock. And here's the pontoon. Little shot of the pontoon boat with Dano the Mano disking behind it. Yeah, I'll reimburse you, no problem. Hey, have you got episode 10 of My World done yet? That's Dano disking behind the... Hey, Adam Dodd, do you have episode 10 of My World done yet? I haven't even seen it. Is there any way to post it here so we can check it all out? That means all 10 episodes are done. That means as of today, as of right now, I haven't even seen episode 10 yet, but as of right now, put the link up. As of right now, the 10 minutes ago, My World is complete. Adam, what's next? We need a new project. We need a new stunt. Oh yeah, someone wanted to meet my family. I'll go and get. Should I go and get Taylor? Bring him in. Bring him in a little. Doco on Aussie soldiers. Is that what we're called? We're wakeboarders, not soldiers. Are you going to play the song Only 19? You have to. Okay, show us the family. I'm going to go. Okay, no problem. I'll be 1 second. You guys chat amongst yourselves. I'll be back. call him John?
No, we called him and we're like, where are you? He was like, I'm watching Daniel. Take the baby out.
Do you skateboard or you skateboard? Ready up. Alright, sports fans.
My skateboard. Where's that one? That.
Come here. Oh yeah, Adam signed up.
Late, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty delayed. 503. So we're up to 509. Take it all 9 episodes. Here we go. My family. This is my wife Chancy, and this is little Taylor. Who's your favourite wakeboarder?
Your favorite.
Well, who's your favourite wakeboarder?
That's favorite.
Daddy's a wakeboarder. It's funny. Hey Mama C. Adam says, hey Mama C.
Hi, Papa Odd.
They'd go out in the front deck.
Oh, so you can see the lake.
Awesome. I taught Grandpa Cookie. That's Grandpa Cookie's daughter. This is Grandpa Cookie's daughter. Absolutely. Chancy Marie. But we're up to 511, gang. Tell your friends, tell your mum, tell your dad, get online. Hey Taylor Scott. Say hey Grandpa.
Hey, Grandpa, come home.
We're going to beat Amber Wing 580 viewers. Come home, Grandpa. Is that your helicopter? Is that your helicopter, Taylor?
Show him your helicopter.
Flying! Oh, your skateboard. There we go. Alright.
Oh, salmon! We miss you, salmon.
Can Taylor roll his tongue? Nathan Green.
Oh!
Can you roll your tongue? You're doing it! Good boy!
That's impressive. I can't do that.
Try that again. Can you roll your tongue?
Roll your tongue.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't even know that he could do that. So, Mrs. Watkins, what is it like being married to a pro wakeboarder?
Oh, jeez.
What's it like being married to a pro wakeboarder?
Pretty exciting.
It's kind of lonely most of the year.
Yeah. Kind of like being a single parent. No, just joking.
Lani can too. Maybe we should get them together to roll their tongues. Ah!
Mom.
Huh?
That's my mom.
Yeah, I'm your mom. And who's this? Who's this?
Daddy.
Daddy? Who's this?
Taylor.
Taylor. Yeah, Chancy's pretty used to being married to a pro wakeboarder now. It's been a long time, so. And,
That's exciting.
She's been around the industry for a long time, so.
I'm very proud. Very proud.
There you go. Okay, keep the questions going, ladies and gentlemen. It's really neat to see a close-knit pro athlete family. Why, thank you. Expert, where are you from? Do you ride, or what's the deal? How do you get a cool monster hat? Yeah, you can have this one. That's here. I'll leave it here for when you get home.
He has a few.
Yeah. Nah, Monster's cool. All my sponsors are really cool, actually. Tiger, Rip Girl, O'Brien, Monster. They'll look after me really well. Have you ever been knocked... Oh, from Idaho. Right on. Cool. Have you ever got knocked out behind the boat? Yeah.
Okay, go. Sorry, no. I've seen him get his bell rung a few times. And actually, the one time... You didn't get knocked out, huh? But he split his head open just purely from landing on the wake with his head. That was interesting.
Yeah.
Still a scar.
You can probably see it. There it is. There it is. That's a scar. That's not an old man's line. That's a scar from being married. Tell us a real story. Cookie Town is now a sponsor. How did we both meet? We met. Chancey actually came down and worked at Performance. Ski and surf, and that's where we met. So, yeah, kind of fun. But her parents, as I was saying earlier, her dad's been part of the industry for a long, long time, so it's all pretty natural.
Do you normally use your head for landing?
Not very often. I mean, Adam Dodd's definitely seen me use my head for landing more than a few times.
And after his visit with the Prime Minister, the President will board Air Force One back to Washington. Daniel.
The honeymoon killers have reached the United States. Our ongoing investigation has been following the story of perfect getaways gone
Bill
wrong.
Porter is the king. Adam, tell us about your
authorities
first
from the
night.
Hawaiian
You
Islands
guys went out together. Yeah. Hang on a second. They've got they put some president thing over the top of our live stream. I was like, hey, whoa. Bill Porter is the king. Yes, Bill Porter is the king. He was a good sponsor for a long time of mine. And, I know, Nathan. I don't know what that was. That was something then. But we got rid of it quick. Big glasses. Oh yeah, the big glasses the first night. With those big glasses. That's funny. That was big Adam Dodd.
Adam Dodd.
Funny dude.
You're a silly man.
Okay, how many, Maurice? How many are we away from breaking Amber Wing's record? Amber Wing's record was 580 viewers. We're up to 533 viewers. Well, Company Wake, we're already past them, but they gave away free swag, so all I get to, I brought my family on, so I guess I'm cheating as well. I gotta put a third.
No dogs yet. I like Amy. I like your questions. We really, really desperately want a dog, but with our traveling and going back and forth and quarantine, we can't do that. So we had a baby.
But Taylor definitely needs a wakeboarding dog.
Yes.
One of these days.
He loves dogs.
Chinese food for dinner, Cookie Town.
Sounds good, Grandpa. Ooh, offering the hat up to the viewers.
I've got 543 viewers. How could I choose one?
5:45.
Oh yeah, you guys want this? For the winner, the board, or the tiger boat, or the monster sticker.
Ooh, Grandpa says he'll send number 580 a free. It should be 581, the one that puts us over the record, a free Harley T-shirt.
Have you ever had any problems with babies in quarantine?
They're not your kids, Adam. He passes through just fine.
Here we go. If we break 500, Loco.
We like little dogs.
Harley T-shirt. Yeah, Harley Davidson. If you buy a Harley this month, you get a free gun. Eastside Harley. Kind of a crazy deal that I just heard about on YouTube there. Actually, I saw it on a Deja Vu T-shirt. Deja Vu from Florida.
Oh, how about aquadumps?
Oh yeah, aquadumps are good. You need to do them one a day. Ah, Rubber, welcome, my friend.
We missed the mini one terribly.
AR-15? Yeah, sure. You can have an AR-15. Do you think Harley? Here's a good question. Do you think Harley is going to win the Pro Tour? That is a tough question because I know that Rathy has been killing it lately as well. So, but it's just going to be a head game. They're absolutely tied for points now, coming to the last stop. So it's just going to be whoever can hold it together in the last round is going to be, there's so much is going to go into it because they're obviously not going to compete against each other, and Aaron Rathie and Harley Clifford aren't going to compete against each other ever until the last round. So they've got so much to do before then, different water conditions, different stuff. So hopefully, cross our fingers, they both get to the finals together, and then they just battle it out in the finals because that's how it's been, all year. So we'll see how it goes.
577.
Here we go. We're getting there.
Go, gang.
Apparently Amber, I've heard some stories. Amber's been ambushing me. She's been telling people to sign off the last 10 minutes or so. Well, thanks for stopping by, everyone, joining in the fun. Stokemeter's cool. I'm going to do another Stokemeter. You beat the record at, here we go, 582. 582. Hey, g'day from Brisbane. You got the Pro Wake link.
Yeah,
oh yeah.
Go to Pro Wake.
ProWake.com.
Get your gear in a shake.
Yeah. Hey Simon, what is it? Pro Wake, get your gear in a shake. And if anybody ever wants to go on a wakeboarding holiday in Australia, you can't get any better place than the Pro Wake Academy on the Gold Coast. You've got the best waves in the world, the best riding conditions, the best boats, the best coaches. It's the best. And I'll be there most of the time, so come and check it out. Have some fun. And the coldest beer on the water.
Amy, you're awesome.
It's kind of fun in the end. The start, the first half an hour, I got to admit, I've been on for an hour, nearly 2 hours now. The first hour was a little uncomfortable talking to myself, but now I'm pretty comfortable with it, and it's just like, yeah, we're going to do a show on the Gold Coast. Same weekend as the Worlds. I'll be home doing the rail jam at Brisbane Boat Show, and so I'll do a live webcast from the Tiger Boat Stand at the Brisbane Boat Show, and yeah. But as for now, pretty much, I've broken a record. I don't want to go too far over because then it'll be just higher to break again. An Aussie show would be great, Amy, you're right. The Brisbane Boat Show, hang on, I'll get my calendar, I'll tell you the date that it's going to be, because we'll just make a date now. Maurice, you can lock it in. Brisbane Boat Show, live from the Brisbane, this is as long as I can get internet there, on the Friday the 28th of this month.
Oh, show at the rails room.
Are you stocking company boards 2010 range? Yes, we are. So definitely check out prowake.com.au and Daniel Watkins Deja Vu up on the Gold Coast, because we'll be the first people in Australia to have company boards. Actually, we'll be the first people in Australia to have all 2010 boards, so get your pre-orders in. 2010's coming. Alright, well, I'm out. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the fun times. It's dinner time here in Seattle. The sun's going down over Party Town, so night time is the right time, as they say. This is Chancey, Watkins, and Daniel Watkins signing out. Calispira, thanks for stopping in.